Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to bring you bout number 3 in this heavyweight tournament, and it will be Primo Carnera versus James J. Jeffries, a battle of two big men. Carnera, one of the larger men to ever hold the heavyweight championship. His title bout boxing ranking from 0 through 15 is 7. His overall rating is 7 out of 15. James J. Jeffries' overall rating 13 out of 15. One of the all-time greats, James J. Jeffries. Primo Carnera will be wearing dark purple trunks. The 6'5.5" Italian, weighed in at 260 pounds of muscle. His reach is 85. He won the title, 6th round knockout of Jack Sharkey, June 29, 1933. Defended it twice before losing to Max Baer. James J. Jeffries, again his title bout rating, 13 out of 15, outstanding. 6 feet tall, 225 pounds. His reach is 76.5 inches. Jeffries won the title from Bob Fitzsimmons, a 10th round knockout scheduled for June 9th, 1899. He will be wearing tan trunks. Jeffries would come out of a 4-year retirement to face Jack Johnson and would lose via 15th round stoppage. And that's where the term Great White Hope came from. Alrighty, so let's proceed on to the fight. Jeffries a pretty big favorite. Carnera, tough man, a strong man, not the best boxing ability. He'll try to work behind a jab that at times is pretty good. Best power punch is his uppercut. Likes to rough you up on the inside and hit you with that uppercut. He can occasionally catch you with a cross. Jeffries, an excellent athlete and a tremendous puncher himself. He is the betting favorite. So both fighters will be in their prime, both top condition. Carnera's trainer is Whitey Bimstein, cutman Bill Gibson. I have assigned to James J. Jeffries his trainer and cutman because I do not have them set up in Title Bout Boxing. I have given him as a trainer Freddie Roach and cutman Al Gavin. Carnera's record, 88 wins, 14 defeats, no draws, 71 by knockout. James J. Jeffries, 19 wins, 1 defeat, 2 draws, and 16 by knockout. The fight will be taking place in Chicago, Wrigley Field. Ring announcer Johnny Addy and Randy Newman, the referee. Randy Newman, a former heavyweight contender. The judges from Switzerland, Franz Marty. From the United States of America, Chuck Giampa. And also from the United States of America, Marty Denkin. The fight will be a draw until 50% of the fight is complete. And if a rare incident stoppage occurs, they'll go to the scorecard. 3 judges will score the fight. 10-point must system. You can never be saved by the bell in any round. And the referee or doctor can stop the bout. Carnera is a slugger. Jeffries is a slugger. Carnera has a control factor of a 12 versus a slugger. Jeffries a 13 versus a slugger. So it should be some give and take here. There should be a good action bout between these two big men. Power even, both at 61%. Though I think I give a slight edge to Jeffries. Endurance, again, even. Both two well-conditioned pugilists, 100%. Defense, Primo Carnera, not so much defense there. You throw it, you'll land. That is a tremendous deficiency for the big man. He does absorb a lot of punishment. As you can see, James J. Jeffries, 50% out of 100 defense, so he has a tremendous edge defensively against Carnera. Hand speed, edge goes to Jeffries, 66% to 58%. And tactical skills, both fighters are even at 78%. And that's how they follow the strategies of their corners and how they train to fight the bout. So the huge difference here is really in the defense. James J. Jeffries has some ability defensively where Primo Carnera has pretty much none. His defense is grappling and trying to hold on the inside and putting his big arms in out to try to parry away blows when he's stunned. As we move on to the fight, again in Carnera's corner, Whitey Bimstein, the trainer, Cutman Bill Gibson. In James J. Jeffries' corner, Freddie Roach and Al Gallivan. The fight will be taking place at Wrigley Field. It is a sold-out Wrigley Field to see bout number 3 of this all-time heavyweight tournament, consisting of champions and contenders. The referee, Randy Newman. Judges, as I stated, Franz Marty, Chuck Giampa, and Marty Denkin. The title bout ringside expert, Lee McCrae. As we move on to the bout, as we await the entry to the ring here at Wrigley. Carnera will come out first. Very large man. Full-length robe. Purple robe, purple trunks, dark purple. Black boxing shoes. As he comes out of the dressing room and heads towards the ring. A lot of anticipation here at Wrigley Field. It's a long walk for the Mountain, as they called him, the Preem. Makes his way into the ring. Steps over the top rope. Carnera would go on to have a fairly good, successful wrestling career after his boxing career was over. He awaits the entry of James J. Jeffries. Jeffries from San Francisco will have a lot of fans here, as well as Carnera, the Italian, a lot of Italian Americans in the Chicago area. Here comes Jeffries out of the dressing room, heading towards the ring. Tan trunks, black boxing shoes, white robe. As he dips under the ropes, he is now in the ring. As we are moments away from the fight, the announcements are made to the crowd. Primo Carnera, 88 wins, 14 defeats, 71 by knockout. James J. Jeffries, 19 wins, 1 defeat, 2 draws, 16 by KO. They go to the center of the ring. They get the referee's instructions. Any questions he asks from either side, they say no. They go back to their corners, and we await the bell here for round number 1, scheduled for 15, bout number 3 of this heavyweight tournament. And here we go. There's the bell. Both fighters move to the center of the ring. Jeffries is first with 2 quick jabs that nail Carnera. Carnera pawing with his jab. And Carnera dips away from that left hook, and a counter right hand by Primo lands right on Jeffries' jaw. Jeffrey is staggered from that blow, but he stays upright. Carnera misses with a wild left hook. Jeffries keeping his guard high. 2 minutes to go here in round 1. Jeffries misses another, avoids another big Carnera cross, but he lands his own on the counter. Carnera now appears stunned. Both fighters eating crosses here. Carnera parries away that left hook from Jeffries as Jeffries tries to throw in combinations. Carnera is forced back into a corner, and now he ties him up. A little roughhouse tactics. The referee breaks them. Minute 15 to go here in round number 1. Fairly even round. Both fighters have landed big blows here. Jeffries works on the inside. Combination to the body and head. Carnera again parries that hook away from Jeffries, showing ample defense. And Carnera comes back with a shot to the body and uppercut. Jeffries is stunned by that. He's hurt badly. Carnera trying to pour it on. Jeffries counters. Carnera parries away those blows again as Jeffries is throwing punches, and Carnera puts his arms out in front of him. And those he did not parry. That combination got through. We're coming up on the bell, and Carnera was stunned by those blows by Jeffries. The crowd is on its feet. Back and forth went the two big men, both stunning one another. That was a hard-fought, brutal round, and the fans here in Chicago at Wrigley Stadium are enjoying that. I give that round to James J. Jeffries, 10-9. Let's go to the unofficial score from Title Bout Boxing. Lee McRae also gives it to Jeffries, 10-9. Let's go to the Carnera corner. A lot of big blows thrown there. Whitey Bimstein. Very calming influence in the Carnera corner. Is happy with what Carnera did. That's pretty much what Carnera can do. He was going to try to throw that right cross. He was able to land his big uppercut that stunned Jeffries. And defensively, he tries to put his arms out there when he can't tie up and parry away the blows. Bill Gibson applying some end swell. Nothing out of the ordinary in the Carnera corner, dealing with abrasions or swelling or cuts. Let's go to the Jeffries corner. Freddie Roach wants Jeffries to actually be a little more busier and wants him to counter a little more. Let Carnera commit and then get in on the inside and rip your punches. As we approach round 2, both fighters off their stool. Carnera looks to fight outside. Both fighters looking to fight outside. And again, Carnera parries away those Jeffries blows and counters with two quick snapping jabs. Good jabs there by Primo. Jeffries looks to counter, and there it is. He counters him with a counter right hand. So Carnera on the outside. And again, Carnera parries away those Jeffries punches. Carnera is showing some proficiency with his defense. They tie up, and Carnera's trying to rough up Jeffries on the inside. They break. Newman breaks them. Carnera, again, pawing with that jab, looking to land that cross. Jeffries looking to counter off of that. And there! Jeffries missed. And again, they tie up. Carnera trying to rough him up. And he pushes Jeffries away. Doesn't land any of those follow-up punches, though. He missed with a left hook there. Countering shots by Jeffries. The last right hand really rocked Carnera. Carnera's in trouble. Jeffries moves forward. Shots to the head and body. The final punch was a left hook to the head. Again, Carnera goes backwards. Carnera counters with a left-right. 30 seconds to go. They tie up. Carnera again tries to rough up Jeffries on the inside. They break. 10 seconds to go. It's been a Jeffries round. And again, Jeffries lands a 1-2 at the bell. So after 2 rounds of action, it's been a fairly good fight. Jeffries, again, in my eyes, has taken that round, number 2, 10-9. Jeffries had Carnera hurt. Carnera absorbed those punches well, though. But how much more can Primo take? As Carnera was on the outside trying to use his jab to set up his cross. And if Jeffries came in, the uppercut. Jeffries was purely countering. But when he did counter, if he tagged Carnera, he was aggressive in letting his hands go. Let's go to the unofficial score from Title Bout Boxing. Lee McRae. And McRae gives that round to Carnera, 10-9. I disagree. I've given both rounds to Jeffries. As we approach round 3, let's go to the Carnera corner and Whitey Bimstein. Again, Bimstein, very calming influence with Carnera. He's happy with what Primo's doing. Primo's able to land some jabs, the right cross and the uppercut. Rubbing up Carnera's arms, putting a little grease on his face, Bill Gibson is. We'll move to the Jeffries corner and Freddie Roach as round 3 is about to start. Freddie Roach very happy with the aggressive counter-punching. Jeffries followed instructions to the T. And we're ready for round number 3. There's the bell. Both fighters off their stool. Who shall land first? We shall see. Again, Carnera pawing with that jab. Jeffries misses his combinations. Carnera parries them away. And Carnera lands a countering right cross after 2 jabs. Jeffries really felt that punch. And now Carnera pushes him back and lands a left hook. Jeffries seems hurt by those punches. Carnera trying to follow up his advantage here. Misses with a wild left hook there, Primo. Countered by 2 quick jabs by James J. Jeffries. Under 2 minutes to go. And it's been a Primo Carnera round as Carnera works on the inside and rips an uppercut that snaps Jeffries' head back. Jeffries is reeling from it. Steps to the side and hits Carnera with 2 jabs, though, stopping Primo's onslaught. Again, Carnera looks to have distance. Jeffries misses with those punches. He is not in range. Carnera keeping a pretty good distance right now. Misses with those feeling out jabs, pawing jabs. Jeffries counters him. Under a minute to go. Close Carnera round here. As again, Carnera looking to set that right hook, right cross up, putting the jab out there as a rangefinder. And again, Jeffries counters over the range-finding jab of Carnera. And again, Jeffries getting into a good rhythm towards the end of this round. It's a close round, under 15 seconds to go. Both fighters have landed. Carnera misses with those jabs and the follow-up right. And a very hard-fought round, round number 3. I give it close to Primo Carnera. I give it 10-9 Carnera. Let's go to the unofficial score. Tight About Boxing, Lee McRae. Wow! Lee McRae gives it 10-8 for Carnera. Did I miss something there? Was a point taken away? I'm going to have to go back and check. Let's quickly go. Yes, a point was deducted for those punches that were deemed to be low. Jeffries' punches are straying south of the border, prompting a warning from Newman to keep him up. Then Newman saw enough. He took a point away. So it is a 10-8 round. That is a huge point deduction. Low blow point deduction. Let's go to the Carnera corner, and they're very happy in the Carnera corner. Again, Whitey Bimstein, very calming influence on Primo. Telling him he likes what he's doing. Stay on the outside. Use your jab and reach and try to hit him with that cross. On the inside, tie him up, rough him up, and hit him with the uppercut. Bill Gibson, little end swell around the eyes of Primo. Nothing out of the ordinary. Normal nicks and abrasions from a pugilistic contest. We move to the James Jeffries corner, and Freddie Roach is admonishing from the corner Randy Newman, saying those punches were not low. They want Jeffries to continue with what he's doing. He's being an aggressive counterpuncher, staying calm and within himself. Obviously, if he hurts Carnera, he's going to jump on him, as he has done. We move to round number 4. It's a very close fight here at Wrigley Field, brought to you by Al Red Sox Fan Station. Here's round number 4. Both fighters off their stools, center of the ring. Again, Carnera tries to work that jab, and then he lands a couple of body shots there. Again, Carnera looking to now fight on the inside. He presses forward, pushes Jeffries back, lands a good uppercut and a hook. Jeffries is feeling those punches there. Jeffries came back with a couple of flicking jabs, and there's a countering hard shot. Both fighters have been rocked. Carnera starts to back up. Jeffries is coming forward. 2:15 to go in the round. Jeffries misses. Carnera ties up, pushes him away, and on the break nails him. Carnera again coming forward, countered by a 1-2 by James Jeffries. Back and forth this round goes. Both fighters exchange. Jeffries got the slight feather of it as Carnera backs up. And again, Jeffries lets his hands go. Jeffries trying to take control of this round here. Minute 20 to go in round number 4. A lot of action here at Wrigley Stadium. Fans on their feet. Carnera ties up, trying to rough him up on the inside. Newman breaks them. Carnera's cautioning for leaning on Jeffries' neck. Jeffries a 1-2 again hits Carnera. Under a minute to go. Jeffries has taken control of this round now. But as I say that, a wicked shot by Carnera to the head and then body. Jeffries felt that. He starts to back up. Carnera forces him into the corner. And Jeffries fights his way out of the corner with a stunning combination. Both fighters nailing each other. Back and forth they go. Under 15 seconds here in round number 4. Jeffries digs to the body. And Carnera flicks a jab and misses the counter right hand at the bell. Another huge action round here. This has been the best fight of the tournament so far for back and forth actions. Jeffries did win that round. Good comeback round for Jeffries. Remember, he was deducted a point after losing round number 3 for a low blow, so that was a 10-8 round for Carnera, but I give this round 10-9 to Jeffries, round number 4. Let's go to the unofficial score. He also gives it 10-9 Jeffries, Lee McRae does. He now has the bout after 4 rounds complete. Primo Carnera 38, James J. Jeffries 37. Bit of a shocker. Carnera has followed Whitey Bimstein's instructions to the T. Though Bimstein wanted him to go inside there, Carnera did do it, but he left himself open for many a punch by Jeffries. Will they go back to fighting outside offensively, trying to use that jab? We move to the Carnera corner. No nicks or abrasions or swelling out of the ordinary. No cuts. Again, Bimstein, very calming influence for Primo. Will they go back to stay on the outside, use the jab and right cross? We shall see. We move to the James J. Jeffries corner. Freddie Roach very happy. He liked the way Jeffries is letting his hands go. That edge and speed. It's not a big edge and speed, but when you have the edge and speed and you let your hands go, you're going to land a little more. And that and Carnera's pretty much non-existent defense. Again, Carnera's defense is he's going to try to tie you up if you're close. And if you're at distance and he can't tie you up, he's going to put his arms out in front of him and try to parry away the blows. Nothing to report from the Jeffries corner. We get ready for round number 5. Very close fight here. Here's the bell for round 5 at Wrigley. Both fighters off their stool. Who's going to land first? Carnera again tries to paw that jab out there, looking to counter with that right. Staying on the outside right now, looking for opportunities. Jeffries avoids those Carnera's combinations and counters with 3 quick snapping jabs. All nailing Carnera, and Carnera counters over the jab with a right cross. 2 minutes to go, 2:15 to go in round 5. Jeffries moving forward a bit, working behind the jab. And there's Carnera's educated jab. 2 quick jabs right in Jeffries' face, and then he digs to the body and up with an uppercut to the head. Carnera's trying to take control with 1:30 to go. They tie up. Carnera roughing up Jeffries on the inside. They break. Newman has to pry them apart. Fans don't like when they're tying up. And again, Carnera uses his jabs to keep distance. Carnera moves to the corner, now out of the corner. Jeffries bores in, trying to nail Carnera on the inside. Under 50 seconds to go, and he's caught with a left hook and then a right uppercut. Jeffries goes backwards. Carnera comes forward. 30 seconds to go. Carnera looking for those final finishing blows. And as I say that, a counter right hand stops Carnera in his tracks. 10 seconds to go here. Carnera trying to regroup. Right hand misses by Carnera. Jeffries tries to counter. He misses. Carnera throws at the bell. Both fighters miss. What a round of action. Fast and furious at the end of that round. I give it to Primo Carnera. Carnera hurt Jeffries, started to push him back, and Jeffries quickly regained his senses and hit him with a hard countering combination that stopped the big man's onslaught. I give that round number 5, 10-9 for Carnera. This has been a very hotly contested fight here. Jeffries, a 3-1, 4-1, some bookmakers 5-1 betting favorite. Let's go to the unofficial scorecard for Title Bout Boxing. Lee McRae gives that round 10-9 for Carnera, as I saw it. Now has Primo Carnera up 48-46. Could this be an upset brewing here at Wrigley Field? Fans have enjoyed it. They have booed at times when with the clinching and wrestling that Carnera will do in his fights as he tries to wear down his opponent with such great size. Carnera 6'5.5", 260, all muscle. We go to the Carnera corner with Whitey Bimstein. Again, very calming influence Bimstein is for Carnera. He loves what Carnera's doing. Pretty much Primo's offense is he's going to throw the jab, and at distance the right cross. On the inside, he's going to try to use his tremendous strength and weight advantage and try to hit you with the uppercut. So, again, nothing to report from the Carnera corner when it comes to swelling, cuts, or abrasions. Just the normal wear and tear from a pugilistic contest. We move to the James J. Jeffries corner, and Freddie Roach telling Jeffries to pick up the pace a bit. He's not very happy. Jeffries did not get in a rhythm. Carnera was able to keep him off balance with his long jab. That pole-like jab of his, when it's on, it's a fairly good punch. Nothing to report regarding swelling, cuts, or abrasions from the Jeffries corner. He takes a sip of water, spits it in the bucket. As we get ready for round number 6 in a very good fight here at Wrigley, brought to you by Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station. Hope you're enjoying it. If you are, hit that like button. And let me go to the chat quickly. We have Tribes Fan in the chat. He says, "Good evening, Al." Good evening to you, Tribes Fan. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday evening. We move on to round 6. Here's the bell. Both fighters off the stool. Again, who will be first? Carnera paused with the jab, throws 3 quick ones, but misses them all. He's trying to find that range. Jeffries seems a bit winded. Wants to take the round off, staying on the outside. And a huge shot! Solar plex! And then up with the uppercut. Jeffries is badly hurt. Carnera moves forward, misses with a left hook, pushes Jeffries away. Jeffries backing up, Carnera coming forward. Carnera missing with his punches, though. 2 countering jabs by Jeffries, trying to stop the onslaught of the big man. Newman is... That is it! That is it! Jeffries wanted no more. He nailed Carnera with a low blow. Randy Newman has seen enough. He has DQ'd James J. Jeffries. And Carnera, who had hurt Jeffries quite badly in this round, was starting to come on. Jeffries threw a couple of jabs, and on the inside I could not tell. But Randy Newman's there. He thought those blows on the inside, which I thought were they were body punches from where I'm sitting. He said they were low and blatantly low. Carnera briefly complained, then went back to fighting. And then Jeffries hit him low again, and that was it. Newman DQ'd him. A shocking upset here in Wrigley. Primo Carnera advances on the disqualification, and I think he was ahead anyway on the scorecards, and he had Jeffries badly hurt. A brutal cross by Carnera, and then he followed it with a punch to the solar plexus. And then he tried to follow up downstairs. They fought a little bit on the inside, where Jeffries was nailing Carnera low. Randy Newman says those punches were low. Freddie Roach is protesting, but Jeffries wanted... I can't believe it. Seemed like Jeffries wanted out of that fight. He got nailed. A huge right cross. Never recovered. Carnera was pushing him back. Unbelievable. Primo Carnera will advance to round number 2 when no one thought he could do it. Primo has done it. It'll go down via DQ, but this was almost Tyson-like when against Holyfield when he, of course, Tyson bit Holyfield's ears to get out of that fight when he felt he wasn't going to win. James J. Jeffries, I don't know if it was the tremendous strength of Primo Carnera and the size, but he was never able to really bully Carnera on the inside. He did show some strength. He's a strong man, Jeffries. Carnera just used his size and strength advantage to mentally break down James J. Jeffries, and he wanted out. He hit him low several times, and he got DQ'd after getting nailed with a tremendous right cross and then that uppercut to the solar plexus. Wow! Again, Primo Carnera, the DQ winner. James Jeffries, one of the favorites of this tournament, is gone. As I'm just jotting some quick notes here. DQ winner Carnera. Let's just go to the scorecards. Again, after 5 rounds, we were in round 6 here. After 5 rounds, the unofficial score of Title Bout Boxing, Lee McRae had Carnera up by 2 points, 48-46. I disagree with, I agreed with round 5. But also, you have to remember, Carnera had a 10-8 round in round 3, won once again. Jeffries was hitting low. He was hitting low in round 2, he was hitting low in round 3, and a point was deducted. He had been warned numerous times up until the DQ, and he is DQ'd. Unbelievable. Primo Carnera will advance. Let's just see. Let's go to traits real quick. Again, Carnera had tremendous endurance. So did Jeffries. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't tiring. He felt the Carnera power in that right hand in those uppercuts and the strength of Primo Carnera on the inside. And I think he just mentally broke him down. He started to throw low blows. A shocking result here at Wrigley. The fans are sort of stunned by the result. Many fans thought it was a TKO because Carnera did have Jeffries hurt. But it's a DQ victory for Carnera.
The judges' votes are in,
and let's finish the bout here. And Johnny Addy with the announcement, ladies and gentlemen, James J. Jeffries has been disqualified by Randy Newman for low blows. The winner is Primo Carnera, and he shall advance. What an unlikely outcome. But this is boxing, and anything can happen. That's why we fight the fights. I expected James J. Jeffries to stop Carnera around anywhere from 7 to 10. But Carnera never touched the canvas, absorbed the punches well. Both fighters rattled one another. It was a good action fight. But Primo Carnera mentally broke down James J. Jeffries. Unbelievable. So Carnera, again, this is his real record, 88 wins, 14 losses, 71 knockouts. Once I update it, the simulation record will be combined with the real record results. But before we do that, let's go to punches. Carnera landed. Where's the punches landed here? 125. Jeffries landed 164. When Jeffries won a round, he won it a little bigger than when Carnera won a round in my eyes. So, I mean, Jeffries was in this fight. Both fighters had hurt each other. Jeffries, was admonished for low blows. Jeffries landed at a higher percentage, 42%, almost 43%. Carnera landed at 34, almost 35%. Carnera was much more effective with his jab, though, and I think that frustrated Jeffries. He thought he could get on the inside and work. Carnera landed 32 jabs to Jeffries' 21, and very surprisingly effective Primo was. His jab, it was a pretty good punch, and he used it quite well. Jeffries, when he did get on the inside, worked his hooks quite well to the head and body. Carnera landed a lot of thudding right crosses at distance, and they really hurt Jeffries on many occasions, just as Jeffries stunned Carnera. And again, to me, was Jeffries looking for a way out. He continued to hit low, and Randy Newman DQ'd him. Who knows? Carnera might have stopped him in round 6. He was hurt bad, Jeffries. Again, was it an a-la like Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield when he bit Holyfield's ears? And Mills Lane DQ'd him. After biting his ears twice, he didn't even DQ him the first time when he should have. Combination again. Carnera, not a big combination puncher. He likes to throw one at a time and like to rough you up. His combination is basically the jab, and he'll come with the right cross. Though he did throw that nice one, the jab, right cross, and then he came up and nailed Jeffries to the solar plexus in the end. Round 6, now that's when Jeffries wanted nothing more to do with the fight. Even here, one of Carnera's better punches on the inside, the uppercut, Jeffries outlanded him with uppercuts on the inside. It's shocking to me, the result, the DQ. Carnera landed approximately 20 punches a round. Jeffries, approximately 27 punches a round. Both fighters threw a lot of punches and missed a lot of punches. Carnera missed 236, Jeffries 221. I just think, again, I think the size of Primo Carnera really threw James J. Jeffries off. This is a shocking result to me. One, that Carnera was ahead at the time of the DQ, and he had Jeffries badly hurt, and Jeffries reverted. Jeffries was badly hurt and stunned, and he started throwing punches on the inside of the body, and they were low. I couldn't tell, but all of a sudden, Randy Newman said he saw enough and DQ'd him. So let's update the records, and Primo Carnera shall advance. Now, Primo Carnera's record, the actual and simulation, moves to 89 wins, 14 defeats, with 71 knockouts. James J. Jeffries, a favorite in this tournament, goes out on the DQ in round 6 for low blows after being warned numerous times, a point deduction in round 3, and he was badly hurt in round 6. Carnera might have taken him out before the DQ. To me, it almost mirrored Holyfield Tyson, when Tyson bites Holyfield ears when he knows he's going to lose again. And Jeffries' record drops to 19 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 16 KOs, and he can go back to San Francisco, and Primo Carnera will move on. So this is Al, Red Sox fan, saying that's why you watch boxing. You never know what's going to happen. This is a huge upset. Primo Carnera advances. DQ 6 winner. Again, he had Jeffries badly hurt in round 6. Jeffries wanted out. Hit him low. Randy Newman DQ'd him. Hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to say thank you to Tribes Fan who jumped in the chat. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you want, share it. We're looking to grow the channel. If you haven't subscribed and are watching at a later date or watching now and you feel like it, subscribe. And if you do subscribe, hit that little bell for notifications when I go live to catch it or when I post something. But most of all, come back and enjoy and share your thoughts. So this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Wrigley Field. Once again, Primo Carnera, the winner by disqualification. James J. Jeffries DQ'd for low blows, even though he was badly hurt in the 6th by Carnera, as Carnera was pressing forward to finish him off. He wanted out. He used the low blows. He was deducted a point in the 3rd round for low blows after being warned numerous times in round 2. Being warned again in round 4 and 5. And then Randy Newman had seen enough. After he got hurt, Jeffries didn't know what to do. And Primo advances. James J. Jeffries goes home. So for Al Red Sox Fan and Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, thank you. Till our next bout, which will be bout number 4. This was bout number 3 of the heavyweight tournament. Hope all is well. Merry Christmas coming up. Happy holidays. Health, happiness. Take care. God bless. And peace.